Now to the Trump presidency. After more than a month of negotiating, House Democrats have struck a deal with former special counsel Robert Mueller to testify publicly about his investigation of Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. CBS 4's Katherine Johnson is on Capitol Hill with the details.
Robert Mueller will soon be heading back to Capitol Hill to testify before Congress. Mueller has agreed to testify publicly before both the House Judiciary and Intelligence Committees on July 17.
He was very reluctant to testify, and it was necessary to issue a subpoena, but he has agreed to comply with it, and we look forward to his testimony.
At a news conference in May, Mueller said he did not want to testify, arguing his report on the investigation into Russian election interference speaks for itself. But Democrats have more questions about the 100-plus contacts between Trump campaign officials and Russians, and about the 10 times the report indicates the president tried to interfere with the investigation.
I think it's very important that the American people hear from Mr. Mueller as to what he did find, what the results of that 2-year investigation were.
Republicans will likely hammer home the report's conclusion that there is no evidence of conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russia.
My Democratic friends seem to be fixated on the idea that Trump covered up a crime that no one committed.
CBS News has learned the White House will not try to block Mr. Mueller from testifying here on Capitol Hill, but that doesn't mean the president supports it. The president responded with a 2-word tweet, presidential harassment, and he called into the Fox Business Network this morning.
When Schiff and when Nadler go into a back room to talk, they're laughing. They know nothing happened.
Well, they want to take you down. Mr. President, it's pretty obvious. Jerry Nadler has said he wants to take you down.
Maria, it's a con job.
Attorney General William Barr concluded the president did not obstruct justice. Katherine Johnson, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The president's attorney says he also wants Republicans to question Mr. Mueller about the conduct of the investigation, especially that of former members of the team, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, whose text messages show they did not want Mr. Trump to win the election.